main thing about picking them up, I mean, Laura is on a full scholarship. I think she's a Division I player. Had a very excellent career at Weslaco High. Great coach. Coach Fino does a great job. And I got to watch Angie when she was playing with Laura, and I really liked her. And then we got Michelle Marquez from Weslaco East. So it's good to have girls from the Valley, but I'm just not going to have girls on my team because they're from the Valley. They got to be Division I players. And I feel like all three of those kids are Division I players.
I come from a really family-oriented family, and just being close to home is kind of what sealed the deal for me. I also really like what Coach Tidwell was doing with the program, how he wanted to turn it around and, you know, have winning seasons, and I really wanted to be a part of that.
For sure, the big thing was family and support staff and being closer to home, as opposed to, you know, being like other teammates that I have that are so far away from home that they can't see them as much as I can. I mean, every other weekend, just spending time with them and then having them come and support me at my games, along with old teammates and coaches that support and just, you know, want to be there for you, and I think that's a big factor.
It's kind of like, well, in high school my parents used to go to all my games, so it's the same way. Still have a support system, and it's really convenient because I know it's hard for some of the girls to go home. Some of them don't get to see their families very often, so whenever I want to go see my family, it's literally 30 minutes away.
I think that's the best part. You know, if I have a bad day at school, I can always go home and see my mom, my dad, and my little sister. I can go have a home-cooked meal. I can go sleep in my own bed. It's kind of good to kind of have that safe haven over there, but at the same time, I have my apartment over here, so I get to be a little bit independent as well.
The recruiting process, it was, I was kind of just looking for something to, you know, push me over to, you know, make my decision and wanting to come here even more than I already did. And it was basically me, you know, talking to Coach Tidwell, of course. He gave me all his goals, everything that he was serious about, you know, everything. He just laid it all out for me, and that helped. It was just the fact that I wanted to feel comfortable to where I was going, and I wanted to, you know, enjoy it and everything like that as well, of course. And so I looked to Laura.
I know Angie would ask me questions. She'd text me like how I liked it or kind of what to expect, and then when they got here, I guess I was just kind of like the big sister, kind of took them under my wings, helped them out with academics, kind of what classes to take, what to expect, and just things of that nature.
Just playing with her in high school, it was like our little combo thing that we did. It was always a little pick and roll, or I found her in the post, or she would pop it out, or we would have these little set plays that even our coaches wouldn't really be aware of. We would just kind of say it on the side, okay, we're gonna do this.
I think that's the best part about, you know, having Angie here with me. We played on the same high school team for 3 years, and then having her come here the year after me and us playing together, it's the same chemistry. So we just work really, really well together, whether it's a give and go, you know, pick and roll. I think we just read each other really well, and off the court, she's my roommate, so I think that even helps out a lot too. She's like my little sister. That's what she is.
It's a really big difference coming out of high school last year and starting just a college practice is really big difference. The speed of the game is different. People have better IQs. The coaching systems were a lot different from when I was in high school until now. So adjusting to that kind of took a while, but now that I have it, it's a lot better.
I think it really helped for me, and I can kind of speak for Angie on this too. In my last playoff game, our senior year, we actually got to play on this court. So it was kind of cool that I was ending my high school career on my new home floor. And I think being originally like from the Valley and, you know, having a bunch of teammates from different places across, you know, the world, to say that, I can kind of show them around. They can come to my house. We have team dinners a lot, and, you know, we really grow as a family.
Michelle was always, you know, that point guard from East that I always had to, you know, guard, or I always had to go up against, or something like that. And Coach would always tell me, Coach Fino, you know, you got to shut her down. You got to limit her. She can't even have 2 points on the court. She can't have all this. And it was this big rivalry where it was always, I mean, not even to the point where we would bump heads or anything. It was just when we were on the court, we were on the court and we were playing, and we were, you know, like enemies, I guess.
Because Michelle was kind of always, you know, the enemy. Like when we would play against Weslaco East, she was just the enemy. She's the kind of person we wanted to beat, and, you know, the kind of person who we just wanted, like, just to beat that team. And now that she's on our same team, it's really cool. And Michelle is such a hard worker, and it's really great having her in practice. And I guess just being from the same area and playing against her since we were small, and us finally being on the same team, we just have grown so much chemistry. You know, all three of us have.
So when we were younger, me and Angie kind of played together on a team for a little bit. And other than that, me and Laura, Angie, and I were always like rivals. So we always played with different schools, and coming together is really cool actually. Like it's kind of comforting because I've known them. And so when I know their style of play, so when we do play, you know how to work with them. So we've grown pretty close from when we were in high school to now. It's teammates, friends for life.
The program fits, you know, both of them are very good academically. Angie's really good academically, wants to be a personal trainer, get into the kinesiology field. Laura, physical therapy, maybe even a doctor. Her grades are outstanding. And Michelle Marquez wants to be a doctor. So 3 excellent students, 3 excellent young ladies from the Valley. Very proud to have them on my team.
What would you say to other Valley girl players that want to play here at Division I level?
Work hard. Always work hard and stay extra, get extra shots up in the gym, get in the weight room. You know, physical, the biggest thing between high school and college is physical play. So do that and continue and be coachable. And a lot of good coaches in the Valley, very good coaches in the Valley. So keep working hard.